everyone, and welcome to my channel. So, we are doing my fall wrap-up. Why is it not monthly? I don't read enough books to do this monthly, nor do I read books fast enough to do this monthly. So I figured seasonal is a good option. I've got plenty of books that I've read for the past 3 months, because it was September, October, and November are fall. So I figured this is how we're going to do it from now on. So the next one will be at the end of February, beginning of March, because it is December 6th and I am now filming this. And to be fair, I was busy. I had a job interview, I had a concert, so I've just been busy. And I have no money. So, we're doing this now. So I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 something books. I'm trying to count my Kindle and audio books. So about 10-ish, 11-ish, somewhere around there. And some books that I want to read, and a book that I DNF'd. I know, I DNF'd a book. So, first we'll start with books that I have read and my ratings. I have my Goodreads open right here. Let me move this thingy so I could have my phone. I can see my phone basically. So, first book that I have finished in the month of November is The Love Hypothesis. Yeah, I read it, and there should be a video coming out of me doing a reading type of vlog, or it's a video called Would I or Will I Not Like This? Because there are things about this book that I like, but there's also something about this book that I really, really hate. So, check out that video to get my full overview and thoughts on it, but all you need to know is I read it, and I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it. So that's number 1. Next book I read is The Roommate by Rosie Danan. I have it right here. This book I gave 2 stars. Why? Because actually I think I have a reading blog for this too. Or no, I don't know if I do or don't. Basically, this book, I thought I was going to like it, but I just ended up not liking it. I think what it says in the back, basically this girl moves in and finds out her roommate is a porn star. That gives you a very specific vibe as to what the book is, and the book just wasn't that vibe. And then she's also a socialite. I don't know if I said that correctly. And he's a porn star, so you figure there'd be some conflicts with that. And we never really got that conflict, other than she's kind of stuck up and prudish a little bit. And I was I felt especially with her parents' side of things, I felt like we could have gone into that more, and we just never got around to that, so I was a little disappointed with the book for that reason. So yeah, I don't know if I said I gave it 2 stars. Next book. Let's see what my rating was, even though I already know what my rating was for this book, is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. And as you can see by the tabs, I love this book. This is probably my favorite book so far that I've read this year. And I gave it 5 stars. Fake dating is my favorite trope ever. I love this trope. I can't get enough of this trope, so it's a win in my book. I really love it. Next up, and this is just in random order as well, if you guys are wondering what order I read these. It's kind of in random order, so just understand that. The next book I read is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. And I gave this book 5 stars. I really liked it, but so did everyone, for the most part. And yeah, I really liked it, and I'm currently reading Iron Flame. Next up, let's see what my rating is. Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I gave this book 4 stars. I found the character was just depressing a good majority of this book, and I wanted something more. To the last portion of this book that it really got interesting, so 4 stars, that's what it was. 4. Next one is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, which is the next one, which is, the next book in the series. It's Air, Fire, then Queen of Shadows. I gave this one 5 stars. I really liked it. I thought it was great. It was pretty fast paced from beginning to end. No complaints. Really liked this one. And then next up for physical book copies that I have is Cricket Kingdom, the sequel to Six of Crows. I gave this one 5 stars. Really liked it. Thought it was pretty good. First book's still better, but this book is also pretty good too, so I was very happy with it. And then we get to my Kindle books that I read online, or audiobooks, I mean. So, first one would be by Rena Kent, and it is All the Truths. It's the Lies and Truths duet. It's the second one. I gave this one 5 stars. Overall, I really liked it. I think now, looking back at it, I'm like, what was that one dude who was the nanny's son, or like the maid's son? I don't see why he was there, or what was, I don't think he was necessary to the plot. I think the plot was still fine on its own. I don't think he was necessary to the plot. But other than that, I really liked it. I thought it was really good. And yeah, definitely shocked by the ending. Didn't see that coming. Next one I read is Haunting Adeline. I gave this one 4 stars. Really liked it. Thought it was pretty good. Looking back on it, I don't know why I gave it 4 stars. I overall generally liked it. Granted, I did listen to the audio version on Kindle. I think I want to read it, like the physical copy, because I was like reading it on Kindle, but I noticed the audio would like skip some sections sometimes for some weird reason. Maybe the Audible version might be better. Let me know if there's a difference between the two. Definitely want to reread it just to make sure, but I feel like I generally really liked it. Obviously, not everyone will like a book like that, but I thoroughly enjoyed it and I thought it was really good. So, if it floats your boat, I'd recommend it. So, the one book I DNF'd, and there will be a video on this, so if you guys want to see why I DNF'd it, you can check it out. And that is Witch Please by Anne Agari. I don't know her last name. I didn't get very far into this book. I think I got to page 100 something maybe, and I was just like, I can't do it. Insert that meme clip. It just wasn't good. I couldn't get into it. I wasn't vibing with it, none of that stuff. Yeah. Now we get on to books that I'm currently reading. One is Red Thorns by Rena Kent. Once again, that's on Kindle, so I don't have a physical copy of it, but I am currently reading that. I really like it. I'm just really nervous because I'm like right towards the third act conflict, and I've been putting off reading it for so long that I actually lost my Kindle Unlimited streak. I know. I was at 40 something weeks. Lost it because I cannot deal with knowing that there's a third act conflict, and I accidentally saw a spoiler. So I know the sequel. I love the book. I'm gonna make that very clear. I really like that book. I'm just not looking forward to the third act conflict. But other books that I'm currently reading are... Nope, wrong one. Nope, that's a book I'm going to start reading today. Crescent City Has a Sky and Breath. I am currently on page, or just finished chapter 8. I'm on page 98. And I really like it so far. I'm just trying to prioritize this other book that I'm currently reading right now. But overall, I really like it. I'm really excited for it. And I'm honestly more into this book than I am the other book that I'm currently reading right now, which is Iron Flame. I got through part 1. I got through part 1. Homegirl, Violet. He had to lie. I don't know if you know this, but you're gonna have to get over that. I'm doing a reading vlog on this, so I'm going to leave my full thoughts and opinions for that reading vlog that you guys can see when I upload it, whenever I finish it. But I am planning on finishing it so I can tandem read this other book that you guys are going to see very soon here, or right now, basically. So these are books that I am looking forward to reading in the next 3 months. So I plan to read all of these books in the next 3 months, the winter months. And that is Empire Storms by Sarah J. Maas and Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. These two books I need to tandem read, and I desperately want to finish these and purchase the last one of the series, Kingdom of Ash, and finish all these by the end of December. Why? Why specifically by the end of December? Because I want to finish this book also by the end of December, because the third one, and this book, those books, and A Court of Thorns and Roses are all connected, and A Court of Thorns and Roses in this book is connected at the end of this book. And a lot of people think that Throne of Glass will be connected in the next book, in this next book that comes out at the end of January. So I want to be done with these by December. That way I have the whole month of January to take a break from fantasy. And then we're going to hop back in when the third one, Flame and Shadow, comes out. And then after that, for spring, I have a new fantasy series that I want to read in the spring. Leave your guesses down below. Next book that I want to read, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I've always heard about this book, and I'd love to read it. Next book I want to read in the winter, I think I said December, I meant the winter, Icebreaker. Heard this book everywhere. Definitely want to check it out. Next book I want to read is Brutal Prince. Really looking forward to reading this one. I've heard good things about it. Next one is The Nanny. I've seen it. I really like the cover. A little worried about that because that's why I bought The Roommate, and like I said, I gave it 2 stars, but I hope this one's good. One of my coworkers said that she read it and she really liked it, so I'm hopeful. And the next one is Better Than the Movies. I've been wanting to read a Lynn Painter book forever, so it's high time. And there's this one book that I'm going to start reading today. Let me move all my stuff. And after I finish that book, the next book I read is Better Than the Movies. And that book is The Deal. So I'm going to start this today. And then after that, I'm going to read Better Than the Movies, because I really want to read Better Than the Movies. Oh, and there's one more book I almost forgot. Oh my goodness. And that is Twisted Games. I need to read this book. I did a reading vlog on Twisted Love. It's not a good video, but I want to try doing another reading vlog on Twisted Games, or maybe just the whole series at this point, to see, because I did not like Twisted Love, just to see if I end up liking Twisted Games more. So these are all the books that I have read, planning to read, or all the books I have read in the fall, and all the books I plan to read in the winter. Will I complete all these? Let's hope so. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!